If you're not doing some things that are crazy, then you're doing the wrong things. Always work hard on something uncomfortably exciting. You never really lose a dream. It just incubates itself as a hobby. Anything you can imagine probably is doable. You just have to imagine it and work on it. Have a healthy disregard for the impossible. It is often easier to make progress on mega ambitious dreams. Since no one else is crazy enough to do it, you should have little or no competition. On making a difference, what is the one-sentence summary of how you change the world? Always work hard on something uncomfortably exciting. Small groups of people can have a really huge impact. You should always strive to deliver more than is expected of you. Almost everyone who has had an idea that's somewhat revolutionary or wildly successful was first told they're insane. Any conversation I have about innovation starts with the ultimate goal. The only way you are going to have success is to have lots and lots of failures first. Of course, optimism is important. You have to be a little silly about the goals you are going to set. There is a phrase I learned in college called having a healthy disregard for the impossible. That is a really good phrase. You should try to do things that most people would not do. If indeed we are not trusted, we have no business. Find the leverage in the world so you can be truly lazy. You treat people with respect, they tend to return the favor to the company. We should be striving to build great things that don't exist. Lots of companies don't succeed over time. What do they fundamentally do wrong? They usually miss the future. You have to combine both things, invention and innovation focus, plus the company that can commercialize things and get them to people. You can, in fact, be serious without a suit. I personally believe it's better to shoot higher. You don't want to be looking at your competitors. You want to be looking at what's possible and how to make the world better. If you are changing the world, you're working on important things. You're excited to get up in the morning. Technology should do the hard work so people can do the things that make them happiest in life. Obviously, everyone wants to be successful, but I want to be looked back on as very innovative, very trusted and ethical, and ultimately making a big difference in the world. You're probably on the right track if you feel like a sidewalk worm during a rainstorm. The idea that everyone should slavishly work so they do something inefficiently so they keep their job, that just doesn't make sense to me. That can't be the right answer. We have always believed that it's possible to make money without being evil. You need to get one thing done well, or else you won't have permission to do anything else. The ultimate search engine would understand exactly what you mean and give back exactly what you want. My goal is for Google to lead and not follow. As we go forward, I hope we're going to continue to use technology to make really big differences in how people live and work. I want to push the envelope for what's possible, for an innovative company with large resources. Basically, our goal is to organize the world's information and to make it universally accessible and useful. If we were motivated by money, we would have sold the company a long time ago and ended up on a beach somewhere. Sometimes it's important to wake up and stop dreaming. When a really great dream shows up, you have to grab it. Sergey and I founded Google because we were super optimistic about the potential for technology to make the world a better place. If you have a product that's really gaining a lot of usage, then it's probably a good idea. For me, privacy and security are really important. We think about it in terms of both. You simply can't have privacy without security. My job as a leader is to make sure everybody in the company has great opportunities and that they feel they're having a meaningful impact. It's very hard to fail completely if you aim high enough. Excellence really matters. I've pushed hard to increase our velocity, improve our execution, and focus on the big bets that will make a difference in the world. I do think there is an important artistic component in what we do. As a technology company, I've tried to really stress that. Computing is a kind of mess. Your computer doesn't know where you are. It doesn't know what you're doing. It doesn't know what you know. Our mission is to organize the world's information. Clearly, the more information we have when we do a search, the better it's going to work. Don't be evil. Apparently, people like it better than be good. Coming up with an idea is the least important part of creating something great. It has to be the right idea and have good taste, but the execution and delivery are what's really key. Google will fulfill its mission only when its search engine AI is complete. You guys know what that means. That's artificial intelligence. It's quite complicated and sounds circular, but we've worked out a way of calculating a website's importance. I remember turning in my first assignment in elementary school using the computer, and the teachers were kind of confused that I had printed it. We will make machines that can reason, think, and do things better than we can. We want to create beautiful, intuitive services and technologies that are so incredibly useful that people use them twice a day, like they use a toothbrush. We choose it because we deal with huge amounts of data. Besides, it sounds really cool. If you look at the people who have a high impact, they have pretty general knowledge. They don't have a really narrow, focused education. Many leaders of big organizations, I think, don't believe that change is possible. But if you look at history, things do change, and if your business is static, you're likely to have issues. Please subscribe for daily inspirational quotes.